Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Warriors of the North Lone Wolf Let's Play. So, last time around, we spent pretty much the entire episode defending Blankwasser. They got attacked by raids twice, the first time by orcs, the second time by bandits. The first time, we unfortunately lost several characters in defending it. No important characters other than the first squire that we had taken on, which was unfortunate, but he was still low leveled and we didn't invest a lot into him, so it was ultimately not a huge deal. We did get paid reasonably well for it, at least, so we went up north and picked up some more valuable characters. Another squire, this time Otmar, who I will try to remember to rename, and also Lars, a disowned noble, who, while only being level 1, has a lot of potential and came with some pretty decent gear. So I'm excited to have those two aboard. Hopefully we can keep them alive better than we've kept others so far. And we find ourselves now in Seastad, where there was a mission to go track down some thieves that had stolen a Tome of Arcane Knowledge. So we're going to do that. Before I do it, though, I'm going to just abandon this quest because I don't intend to do it. So that should refresh the quests that we see here sooner. And hopefully by the time we come back, they might have some new work for us. If not, we'll just head out. So let's take this one on, and I'm really hoping that they went... It says follow tracks. I'm not seeing tracks. That's kind of concerning, actually. There we go. Okay, and it looks like the sun's coming up as well. Only 6. I wonder if they're raiders or thugs. If they're thugs, this will be very easy. Oh, hello, undead. A little bit of each. Cool. In we go. Alright, we'll let them advance a bit before we start loosing arrows in their direction. We'll have to dispatch that shield as well. To that end, I don't know how much freedom we're going to have to move. But getting Earhart on him with his axe would be ideal. Let's try to farm that chainmail. We'll shoot the guys over here with our arrows because they will take more damage from it. There we go. Lars, if you move to there, you cannot do a whole lot this turn, unfortunately, or anything for that matter, but that's okay. That will sort of pin them in place. If you move to here, you can target that guy's head. Unfortunately, you missed. Baldwin, if you go here, you can pin that guy down. You don't have a dagger, though, so let's have you go here instead. Nice. That was very efficient. Earhart, go to... Really? Alright, let's have you wait till the end of the turn, then. Otmar, slide in there. Stab that guy. Well, at least you tried. Ruthart, I want you here. And I'm guessing you don't have enough to pull the dagger? No. Right then. Henry. Do not advance, because I need him moving down the line. So instead, just fire at that guy. Wow. That was lucky. He's going to advance a little bit. Marco, just stay there for right now. We'll have you move next turn, and I want you there. Okay, so we were able to dispatch a few of them pretty much instantly, which is always nice. There's a kill off of his head, and then you're going to trap him. Marco, why don't you wait, because we're going to probably surround... I don't know why I was so intent on getting you here. I wasn't thinking. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking. I want you... That works. Yeah, do that. Don't know that you're going to be of much use there, so yeah. Hop over here. Let's do the same with you. Baldwin... Yeah, what was I thinking there? If you go here, you can maybe free up our axe next turn, but I meant to get him there, and I just completely blanked. You have a dagger, so let's get that out. And you can start farming straight away. Why don't you bump him? Perfect. And then shift over here. Then Ruthard can step forward and just take a big swing. Actually, no. We'll farm him up. And let's put you over there somewhere. Okay. One step forward. That does put you in a bit of danger. But hopefully this guy will be dispatched quickly enough that it won't matter. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's try to get this guy's head. Perfect. I wouldn't mind getting that armor either, but let's just... There we go. I don't think that destroyed his armor. Over here, Baldwin, you don't have anything to... just keep bopping him in the head. Okay, that's still damaging his armor. So you guys wait. I'd like to farm up as much of this as I can. Overhead strike might get a headshot. No, you just destroyed the chainmail in a single shot. Puncture, please. Puncture again, please. You can fill in here. It might not be worth... Yeah, just kill him. At this point, just kill him. We'll bring your dagger over here. No, we're going to run him down. We want the XP and loot. Okay, well that's you dispatched. You guys just hang out. You have the ability to target heads, so you are worth bringing over here. Puncture? Nice. Okay, so that's 3 level ups and 3 sets of armor. Also a helmet that might be worth using. Okay, yep, let's go collect our pay. Before we do though, we'll take care of the level ups. So Lars was first, and definitely want melee skill on him. I think health and resolve. Health, resolve, or fatigue all makes sense. Let's do fatigue and resolve because I'm going to give him Colossus for his first perk, and that's going to help his hit points more than a single +4 would. So he's up to 75 now. That was effectively a +15. Otmar, let's get your spear back out. And for you, you unfortunately did not roll very well in melee skill, but you actually started out better than the Disowned Noble. Instead, I think what we'll do is we'll give you a 3 to your melee defense, because that's, I think, a max roll. 3 to your hit points, and... God, you're not making this easy on me. I'd go with either one of these, but he got a minimum roll in both. I don't think we're going to give him a ranged weapon, so that's kind of just a waste. +5 to initiative helps if we're going to give him dodge. If we don't, it's, again, kind of a waste. So, you know what? In this case, I'm going to do a +2 to range defense. Again, you can only get a 1 to 3 on defense, so this is effectively a mid-roll versus like a minimum roll on some of these others. So a 2 there is not as bad as it is elsewhere. He's going to get a plus... I thought Squires had a bonus to their... what do you call it? Their XP gain. Maybe not. Let's go with Colossus with him too. But I think for his next level up, we'll go with Student. I want him leveling faster. But again, keeping him alive is the real priority here. And then for Henry, now in the back line, let's start working on his range skill. His hit points are adequate for an archer. His fatigue is as well. So I think a little bit of range defense is probably wise. And some resolve wouldn't hurt, but since he already has dodge, more initiative would make him even harder to hit. So let's do that. Unfortunately, his perks are a little bit messed up just because he was in the front line before, so Shield Expert's going to be useless on him. But the rest of these are fine. I mean, Colossus might be unnecessary for an archer, but still, it's hit points. Everybody needs hit points. Dodge is good on archers. This is a waste, and we'll get this back eventually. It's just going to make him level up faster. So normally I'd go Crippling Strikes with our first level with an archer, but since he's already unlocked the masteries, I'm going to give him bow mastery. That's going to increase his range and make him build less fatigue when he fires it. Then I think we'll go crippling strikes, and bullseye is important. I forget what the other one is. Fast adaptation can be good. So yeah, we'll start building him like an archer. Off we go. We'll ignore those undead, because they'll probably kill some of our people if we decide to fight them. But at least we'll get our meager pay here. Wasn't too difficult, at least. Let's get you patched up. Is there anybody here worthy of recruiting? Volkart the Militiaman. It's not a bad pickup, though it's a lot of money for somebody who's not very well equipped. We're actually paying more for him, or about equal for him, as what we paid for Lars. Just because this guy's level 2 versus level 1. Leberect is a lot cheaper, though we'd have to scrounge up some gear for him. We probably could, though. We have Alfgeir, a raider, who's way too expensive. Killer on the run. I think grabbing Leberect here is worth doing. Probably going to sell all of his gear, but I have some gear that I can outfit you with. So that's something at least. We'll get you into some chainmail. I'm actually going to slide you over to this side, I think. And you know what? Switch with Baldwin. We're going to give you a proper shield. Which one's not in use right now? And I think we'll give you a spear. Help you keep the enemies at bay, and then we'll throw the best helmet we have on you, and all of a sudden you're looking a little bit more fit for battle. The question is, do I want to reintroduce this blunt cleaver? I don't think so. I don't think that's worth doing. You, however, could do with an upgrade. We've got several armors that are better than that. Let's get them into gambesons, I think. And is that better than the gambeson? Slightly. So I'll let you keep that, but I think for like uniformity we might just put everybody in a gambeson. Also, we can phase out the pitchforks for hooked blades. And you can have a pitchfork. Actually, wow, you were one of our frontliners and you happen to be the worst archer in terms of melee skill. That's funny. So, who's the best archer? Verdun? Okay, Verdun, I'm actually going to let you keep your pitchfork then. And since Henry's on the flank, it makes a little bit more sense for him to have the better melee weapon. But we'll do that. That'll free up some weapons to sell. And let's just unload all this excess gear now. I don't need that many, what do you call them? Bludgeons. Don't need that. Probably don't need this. Those armors are worth keeping. That's worth keeping for an archer. That's damaged, so we'll get rid of it. Probably don't need any of that. I'll ditch these as well. That's unique, so I will hang on to that. Any of these shield patterns already being used? Kind of. The red and white one. So we'll sell that red and white shield. Again, it's just easier for me to distinguish people when they've got different shield patterns. But eventually we're going to, you know, paint these shields, so it doesn't matter too much. I will actually grab this paint set, and we're going to try it on that kite shield, now that we have one. And is that going to be it? For now, I think that's fine. We are carrying a little bit more than we need, but that's okay. So how good does our banner look on this shield? I'm hoping not like total crap. Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like the red incorporated in there. I wonder if it'll look better on heater shields, because they'll have a little bit less, you know, to cover. But we'll see. For now, that's fine. And do we need to do anything else while we're here? I don't think so. So we're going to go to the harbor, and we're going to sail to, I think it's Blauberg. We haven't been to Blauberg since we were able to take quests from walled settlements, so they might actually have work for us this time. But yeah, it is Blauberg. Off we go. And it looks like no work, but they do have an armorer here as well. Not that we can really afford anything. More paint. I don't think it's worth it now that we don't have a better shield, though we could buy a better shield and paint it. That might be worth doing. Let's grab the heater shield and I will paint it. Might regret that, but we'll see. So who deserves the better shield? Otmar is a squire. I say, you know what, Otmar? I'm going to take that from you. You get the heater shield. We'll paint it up. And then I'll give our new militiaman the kite shield. Wow, he's actually really got some potential for ranged. He's afraid of orcs, though. Not the best character, but he'll do fine. Eventually, we could turn him into an archer, though. I should actually keep that in mind because we will need archers in the long run. And none of the, oh, we should probably do that. None of the hedge knights that we hire are going to be, archers. None of the disowned nobles are going to have any potential for that. So the militiamen can go kind of every which way in terms of skills, and so if we have one that has some range potential, it might be worth putting him in the back. He could even be like a polearm wielder for us, because he does have melee skill and melee defense. So yeah, that's something to think about. He could even be maybe the standard bearer, because he's got some potential for resolve. Though against orcs, not so much. So yeah, we'll have to remember that. If we're fighting an orc, gotta take him out. Okay. Well, let me check the time, because I think we're about out for today. Ooh, a falcon, nice. And more paint. I should have bought the paint here, would have been cheaper. Actually, I will buy tools here, though, because we're getting a little bit low. No work, unfortunately, but we might find some Dornwall. Okay, so we still have plenty of time. I, for some reason, thought we were a lot further along than we were. I think because I'm recording this in a batch, and so I've been playing for a while. I just haven't been playing this particular recording session very long. So let's try Dornwall. If nothing is there, then we'll go to Harkendock. And hopefully we will find some work somewhere, because I did overspend a little bit. Okay. Anything? Nothing, really? Alright, then we better hustle out here. So, Lars suddenly enters your tent. He's attired in armor and his weapon is at his side. It almost seems as if he's dressed up for this occasion, and he does indeed stand upright and proper. You ask what it is he wants, and he speaks with his head held high and his eyes looking straight ahead. It has come to my attention that Haldor Headsmasher is paid more than I. While I have no issue with the man personally, I do want to point out that he is a man with no birthright to anything but his own 2 feet. You can't possibly have a lowborn being paid more than a man of the purple. We noblemen deserve more. Yeah, we pay by veterancy. Why am I having such a hard time with that word? And skill, not bloodline. You tell the man to look at you. He slowly shifts his eyes to yours. Having his attention, you explain how it is around here. I pay on seniority and veterancy, not who you were before you signed the dotted line. You could be a goat farmer for all I care. If you can swing a sword, you'll get paid, and if you can swing it better than the next man, then I'll be damned, you'll be getting paid more than the next man. Anything in that you don't understand. Lars' jowls quiver as he bottles a sudden spurt of rage. He speaks through clenched teeth. No, sir. With a flick of a wrist, you tell him to get out of your sight. He leaves in a hurry, his upright stance falling into a seething slouch. If you want to see more crowns, earn them. Alright, Harkendock, here we are. There is a job, thankfully. Marketplace is, wow, stacked with tools as well. We could use a bit more food, but it looks like things are a bit expensive here. Oh no. 750 crowns. I'm assuming we're fighting a Hexen. I'm going to haggle this up as much as I possibly can. Really, 800? Oh, no. We're going after... Whoops. Oh, well, it's fine. We're going after more thieves. So, yeah, I'm very happy to do that for you. I thought for sure that we were going to be dealing with a Hexen because of the disappearing children. I'm sure they'll have a quest for that soon enough. Yeah, come on out of that swamp. Why don't you? We're ready to fight, right? I don't need to move anything around. No, okay. Okay. In we go. Alright, we'll let them come to us just a little bit before we waste any arrows. Looks like got a couple prime targets for arrows, including Mr. Rags down here, Mr. Gambus in there, and then these two without any shields. Since they've been so kind and come right up to us, we will probably just meet them right out here because I can still move once and attack. So I don't see any reason not to. 52 or 52. We'll have more success on this guy's armor than that one. Though, it looks like, yeah, you have no choice but to fire there. Oh, that works too. That works just fine. Lars, if you want to jump in over here, next turn you could probably round swing a couple times. So let's do that. We'll cut them off right there. Haldor. That makes the most sense to me, so that you can target this guy's head and maybe preserve that armor for us. Baldwin, you can come in here and just start beating the crap out of this guy with that Morning Star. And let's try to get Earhart here so that he can start chipping away at shields. Otmar, I'll put you there. Good hit. Liebrecht, let's put you there, I guess, and then we'll move Ruthard there. Ruthard, you want to decapitate somebody? Oh, come on. I was trying to save that armor and he one-shots it. Alright, step up and fire. Nice. Well, since this guy's no longer got any armor, I don't see any reason not to just finish him with Marco. Ouch. 2 shots to the armor there. And a pretty nasty hit to his helmet. I don't know why you're concerned about him. Alright, so they've fully engaged us. Let's see. Round swing those two. Destroyed both of their armor and did a little bit of hit point damage here. Good dodge. What a bummer. Knock him back. Yeah, step in there. You'll be more useful against this guy. You can shoot at him because he's got no shield. Cool. And Verdun, really any of these guys. Yeah, come on over here, I think. Step in there, shoot him. Wow, it just kind of disappeared. Damn, we are not having much luck down there. Alright, dispatch the shield and then start hitting him. Otmar, good kill. And then you can focus on him. Wow, nice. Broke his morale there. Liebrecht, get that kill. Good job. Ruthard. This is the only guy left in the fight, but you won't be able to do anything until next turn. And I'm willing to bet Lars probably can handle that, so just finish him off. Marco, you want that kill? Oh, I guess it wasn't quite ready for you. Let's see, jump up there. Good hit. If you hop in here, you might be able to get a kill. Nope. Looks like Marco can have another shot at it. Still not enough. Haldor, finish him. Good job. And then you can jump in over there. Or at least start working on over there. Otmar, go ahead and slot in, and there it is. So, Earhart leveled up, and that is it. Not a whole lot of damage coming our way, though. So that's always nice. Not a whole lot of loot coming our way either, though. Well, at least we're getting paid pretty well for that, especially after haggling. And we can pretty much just sell everything we picked up and be on our way. Sandfells might have work for us. Westerholtz might as well. Though I was enjoying our time down here, and I'm a little bit loath to leave this area. Oh, hello. 2,400. I'm going to haggle it. No, he's not willing to budge. From raiding parties, we're not ready for that. not at that level. We did a 2 skull and lost 3 men last episode, so I don't think doing a 3 skull mission is going to leave us with a whole lot of people. Right, Sandfells. We could try to wait until morning and sell our stuff, but I say let's just get headed out. Okay, Sandfells. Not going to have much for us, though we could fork out some money for better bows while we're here. No, we can't. We can't afford it. Hunting bows are such a significant upgrade from the short bow that it's potentially worth it, though I rarely ever buy weapons. It's so much easier to loot them. But in this case, again, we have 3 archers all with really crappy bows, and it would be such a massive upgrade to get something like this. Still, I think it's better to just wait. So there is some work here. What's this one? 900 crowns? Sounds good. To secure the Tomb of the Mad King. Interesting. That's the one we had to discover before. It's down to the south. I'll think about that. And then what is this? 820 to do what? Probably travel really far? Oh, more raiding parties. For 1 skull, I'm happy to do that, and that's pretty solid pay. So we'll probably do that, but let's visit the marketplace first. I probably don't need 2 hatchets. I definitely don't need a woodcutter's axe, so we'll get rid of those. Probably don't need this flail either, unless it's better than the flail that we're using. No, it's the same one. Right? It's regular flail? Yeah. Just checking. So that's all fine. We'll just get rid of it. And this helmet, 110, is that worthy of giving to anybody? It's better than yours, but only by 5 points. Earhart, let's get you leveled up before I forget that. Definitely get you some resolve. It's got really good hit points, actually. 66 is pretty good out of the gate. Let's get you 3 and 3 over there. For your perk, we'll go with Colossus 2, just to keep you alive a little bit longer. Since he probably won't be with us long term, I don't think I will bother with something like Student. We'll just make him as good as we can in the short term. And he'll eventually get phased out with a Hedge Knight or something later. So I think you're the only one that this will be an upgrade for, so we'll give it to you. And that means that we just kind of toss this, because I think even this is better, yeah. Right? You guys have the same helmet. This is, what, 140, so that's noticeably better. This is 210, and that's 145, so I guess we could... Well, you know what? You guys should have this stuff on. That's a little bit better. Then potentially the archers could be wearing patched mail. Especially if I could get these guys into... Sorry, these guys into better gear. But we'll have to focus on that first. Well, regardless, I say this can go. We'll sell one of those and this, and we'll keep this helmet and these 2 in case we pick up any more archers or something. Which, you know what? It's fine, we'll hold on to it. That's not too bad. So, I think we'll go ahead then and end this episode here. Yeah, we'll end it here. We're about out of time. And then next time around, we'll do the 1 skull mission for sure. We'll defend Sandfells. And then if we feel up to it, maybe we'll go secure the Tomb of the Mad King. The unfortunate thing about this is because of the way the game works. So the Tomb of the Mad King was this one. Pretty close by. We discovered it a couple episodes ago. The way that these sort of like enemy strongholds work is there is some sort of garrison there. We don't know what it is. But if we take this quest, the garrison will change depending on the difficulty of the quest. So there might be a character in here with some sort of legendary equipment. And if we take the quest at 2 skulls to go clear it, that character might get replaced when the garrison gets reduced in difficulty. And therefore we could potentially lose out on a piece of legendary equipment. However, that means, you know, we either attack it now and potentially get slaughtered, or we wait until we're ready to deal with whatever's in here. We have no idea. Also, the garrison here could be, you know, completely, you know, nothing. And maybe the garrison will get tougher when we take the quest. We don't know. Actually, since we have time, a little bit of time, not really, let's just run out here and see if it'll give us some idea of what this place is. I wish it would tell me. If we had chosen a different start for Warriors of the North, we could actually get a scouting report here. But I have no idea. We could, like, quick save and go in and just retreat to get an idea of what's there. I say, you know what, we'll just maybe do the quest next time. And it'll be fine. I don't think there's anything there, but I could be wrong. Anyways, so next time, defend Sandfells and then maybe deal with the Tomb of the Mad King. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.